Okay, guys, today's assignment we are back on Desmos again, but this time we are doing something a little bit different. It pertains back to the points we were working with before, but now we're going to throw some algebra into the mix. So, whenever you get to your Desmos calculator, go ahead and preset your area for the x axis and y axis to negative 2020 and negative 2020. Everything else is good to go. Your screen should look something like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tinker around with how these points and lines on a coordinate plane can go hand in hand with algebraic expressions and equations. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Let's just pick a random equation and use x and y on these, by the way, for your variables. So let's say y equals x plus 6. Now you see a line show up. That shows us all possible answers for the equation y equals x plus 6 based on what your x and y's are. So, for instance, your x coordinate would be plugged in for the x value, and your y coordinate would be plugged in for your y value. So, in our equation here, our x, let's say x is at negative 6. When x is at negative 6, your y is going to be 0. And that's what's represented on this ordered pair here. Negative 6, 0. Negative 6 being the x value in the expression, 0 being the y value in the expression. So let's test another point. Right. Sorry, this thing's picking up decimals. Right there, we have 2, 8. So if we plug 2 in for x, our y is going to be 8. So what I want you to do is kind of mess around with this and create a table, and you're going to basically put in existing points on this line uh, based on what the x values would be and consequently what the y value will be. So let's say x is 10. If we plug 10 in for x, our y is going to be 16. As you see, our dot is on the line. So that is a possible ordered pair for that equation. Let's try another point. Let's say negative 8. So if we do negative 8 plus 6, then we are left with negative 2 for our y. As you see, that point exists on the equation and the equation line, so it would be a possible answer and possible ordered pair. Your assignment is basically going to be going and creating, let's say, 4 equations. Throw some negatives in there if you want. Mm, And then create corresponding tables with those. And then obviously change your color. You don't have to, but it's always neat to kind of differentiate a little bit. And then you're going to end up plotting 4 possible points on each of these equation lines. So what I need are 4 different equations, so basically 4 different lines. And then for each of those, I need 4 dots plotted on those lines. So let's say 0, 6 for that one. There's another dot. And negative 5, 1. There's another dot. So we have 4 dots on our first equations line. Now I need you to create 4 of your own, put a table in with them, and put in 4 possible points in your table also. So if you have any questions, let me know. That's the assignment for the day. Hopefully you guys have a great spring break, and I'll talk to you all when we come back from that.